And it's time to get up, time to go to work here shortly, but 43 degrees out there. Hope everyone has a fantastic day today. JC?
Was there an election last night, yesterday or something? I might have gone to bed early and forgot it. Woke up in a nightmare.
You're good at that.
Anyway, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on a Wednesday morning edition. Back from his, Donnie, you just you ain't worth a dang at predicting something. You know what?
Hey, you didn't lose.
Well, I didn't lose. We'll talk. Tom's in here this morning. Turn Roy loose in just a moment. I know y'all are disappointed that our man did not win the election. I told y'all. I didn't think Romney had a chance to win that.
Look, I'm not disappointed our man didn't. I'm disappointed that America don't know how to freaking vote.
Well, anyway.
Hey, you got unemployment at this
Everybody
rate.
voted.
Listen, you know what my biggest problem's been? Getting a newspaper this morning, because they all been late and I still ain't got a news courier, which I can probably get by without that one this morning. But anyway, a lot of things going on. Frank is on the phone. We'll take your opinions on stuff. You can actually, hey, if they email me, can I get it on my iPad?
Yes.
countryrover@gmail.com. I've got it out this morning. Shut up, I ain't got to you yet. Donnie predicted LSU beat Alabama. We all know how that went. He picked Auburn to be good this year. We know how that's going. And you picked Romney to win in a landslide.
I also predicted if Alabama wins, Obama wins.
Roy? Save your thought. I'll be over in just a second. Hey, by the way, our minister, Johnny Lee Dees, will be here later on this morning, too. Now, at Crossport, we got some very special guests in here. Athens ROTC. We'll talk with them in just a little bit, too. They were in the Veterans Day Parade. We'll try to get some more of that video running. Well, it was 80 degrees down there. Beautiful over the weekend.
Thank goodness we have some nice, structured young people in here this morning to keep
yeah, this may get out of hand this morning, so y'all be prepared. But anyway, you can also text Gloria 603-4848. I don't know where my phone's right here, 230-1123. Get your opinion on the what happened last night. Kind of a shocker to most people, but not me. I thought it would be. I didn't think Romney, I voted for him, as did most of Alabama, but I didn't think he had a shot to get that. So we got 4 more years of what we've been getting. Right now, here's Gloria with the weather. We'll talk politics in just a moment. Y'all, hang on. Here she is.
Let's try not to talk too much politics today. I've about had my fill of it. Get it after the show. Let's talk about the weather. You know what? That's something good today. Only 20% chance of showers. 43 degrees out there right now. We're going to see high temperatures only around 56 for your high today. Tomorrow it does warm up, 60. We will see more sunshine, though, and then the rest of the week, no rain to worry about until possibly Monday of next week. So just enjoy the weekend. And it is already Wednesday, so not too bad. No rain to worry about. 230-4988 does get Frank this morning.
Oh, Tom, you don't look too happy.
Well,
what about a dog biscuit to get through the morning?
I've been watching too much Fox News, I guess, over the several weeks.
Roy, what's your opinion?
I just want to say congratulations. I really do. I mean, congratulations, because basically what America did today or last night, yesterday, is they chose higher taxes. I mean, that's what he's given us. It's just evident he's going to continue to do it. They chose a higher deficit, $16 trillion. You think that's something?
That's what scares me.
Let me tell you what's about to happen. Let's go for $22 trillion, because that's where it's going to go before the Obama administration's finished. I also want to say congratulations, because you voted for higher gas prices. Have y'all not noticed it's $3?
I drive a Hummer.
Cents a gallon.
No, it ain't. It's $3.25.
Well,
$3.36. Gas, they're back to giving it away, man. It was $3.19 in Decatur the other day. You think gas is going to go out of sight?
Well, he told us. He said that all energy prices are necessarily going to go higher, so you're going to also get higher utility bills. That's what y'all voted for. I'm sorry, those of you that voted for that direction.
But Alabamians voted in 58-60% for Romney.
Maybe time for two.
It was over a lot earlier than you thought it would be.
What, around 11?
Look, I was.
What time was it over?
It was over at
10 o'clock.
About 10:45.
That early?
It was up. That's when they called Ohio. So I don't know what time it was. I was so furious, but the thing is, I said yesterday he had a chance to come in and make himself a great president. So hopefully this time around, he don't have to worry about re-election. He don't have to worry about Jay-Z, FS.
Maybe Biden will run next time.
If Biden runs and wins,
we leave it.
I just think America. If Biden was to win, America's just flat out.
Tom, you're awful silent this morning.
He's wearing black. He's in mourning.
Yeah, well, praise the now.
He ain't going to be president.
Tom?
Yes, sir.
Why are you so silent this morning? You had high hopes yesterday. You thought
did.
you were listening. You were drinking the Kool-Aid, buddy.
I was listening to Fox News too long.
Well, if you listen to Fox News, Romney's got it in a landslide. You listen to CNN, Obama's got it in a landslide.
But see, I looked at the polls and went by the data. The data had him winning Florida, Ohio, and Iowa.
All right, let's change subjects and talk about locally. The News Courier is not out this morning, but Bill Dawes did get defeated. For you folks who may not know that yet, according to Decatur Daily this morning, Bill Dawes was narrowly defeated. I want to say less than a couple hundred votes. Is that about right, Frank?
I think so.
Last night in that race, and then Roy Moore did beat Judge Bob Vance, who did our show last Tuesday with Sheriff Blakely. That was in the Hustle Times this morning. They said it's too close to call. But race out there's the article that was in there this morning, or in one of the papers I read. But Roy Moore, I think, got what, barely a little over 50%. Roy, is that what you saw?
That's what I saw, and I'm glad he won.
Yeah,
What was the license commissioner? What was the license commissioner?
Tucker won.
Tucker won.
Yeah.
Greg Tucker won big.
Big,
Was it a
like
big?
4,000.
He won big last night. In,
I could be wrong. I don't know exactly.
Well, Brad Canutt, that was a
Congratulations
no-brainer
to Brad.
there.
Yeah,
But,
that was
He
a good
still
guy.
won, though.
yeah, he still won. He won big, but I was going to try to give you all the numbers on that.
No doubt
but,
Brad was going to get it.
Yeah. Tucker won by, let me give you all the numbers right here.
Pretty good.
Limestone Commission, Bill Dawes got beat barely. Greg Tucker won by a landslide. He got almost 60% of the vote. He got like 19,500 votes.
Very well deserving.
Ronnie Kaufman got 13,000, a little something. But let's talk about another race that affected me a little bit, but not a whole lot. My brother got beat yesterday over in Madison County, but here's what he had to say. Jeff Cooper, he got beat by 12,000. He got beat 3,000 votes. It says here, my brother goes on to say, Cooper, 57, had some hard words for a political process in which so much of the electoral castrate valid vote. There's no way Eddie Sisk or anyone could beat me and my team if it had not been for straight Republican votes. He said he campaigned hard and received big endorsements. The study said they want better government. He was frustrated with the process. He says they're throwing candidates like me to the wolves. Remember, he was on the Republican ticket that night with that.
Exactly.
And because he was good friends with
Jerry Craig.
Republican Party of Madison County did my brother wrong. Now, I am a Republican, but I'm telling y'all that. You did my brother wrong.
So they did the last guy when he was the legislator that was running.
Oh, you're talking about
Tom Butler.
Too,
You know,
yeah.
they
did him wrong. They did my brother wrong.
Take note of what's going on because they're the reason why a lot of this crap's happening.
But I'm taking up for my brother, my little brother.
Oh, crap.
Y'all done him wrong. You Republicans in Madison County.
Move on, weenie baby.
Care who you are.
Here.
My brother should have won that. He's a beam.
I've
known him all my life.
Should have, didn't. Move on. It's over.
Huh? What he did?
Don't kick the dog. Come on. Yeah, he should have advertised on CTV.
That's just personal opinion. Anything else? Bob Vance got beat barely.
Hurry up, get it out of your
race to a Democrat statewide. You know, Roy, they stated the other day in the paper that no Democrat would ever win statewide in Alabama for the next 30 years unless Nick Saban gave up football and decided to run for something.
That's pitiful.
Nick
That's
Saban's
pitiful.
some of this.
He needs to stay where he is right now.
Yeah, he needs to stay where he is right
He's a
now. I got no
Democrat.
complaints with him.
Hey,
Roy, anything else surprised you about the election last
his
night?
vote went the wrong way.
Yeah, put your faith in God. Put your faith in man.
I have put my faith in God.
Y'all can't
And
change it
Mr.
anyway.
Loser, again, your predictions.
I'm predicting Alabama to win, to beat Texas A&M and to win the national championship. That's my prediction. You heard it here first.
Don't predict any.
Jinx us.
Yeah, don't predict anything for us, Donnie.
I'm so mad. And Les Miles, he should have won that game.
Well, it wasn't Les Miles' fault.
It is.
Wait a minute. Let me do my Les Miles imitation. Let me clean my ears out on national TV.
I got cornhole just then.
Yeah. I wasn't, that ball game we'll talk about a little bit. That wasn't Les Miles' fault. And he made some bonehead calls, but that didn't affect the outcome of the ball game.
Yeah, that affected the outcome.
Y'all stomped us in the third and fourth quarter, but not enough. Hey, on here you read about Oklahoma. It says here that Oregon would run all over Bama and all this stuff.
Oregon, yeah.
You give up 52 points or whatever it was. Tom, I just can't get over you're not a happy camper this morning.
He's so quiet.
Because he owns a business. Now he's screwed.
We all own a business, except you got a business on the side, yeah. So
Well, you have to pay taxes.
Tom, what's wrong? What was the mood? I mean, you went to bed early though.
I did.
When did you know it was over?
when I went to bed.
When he woke up this morning?
Well, now, we went down to the event center for the local election. Mac and I, he had to be down there, and so we got the gist of a lot of it from other people with.
Well, see, I tried to pull like I did the Bama game, Roy. I went to bed when the Bama game was 2 minutes ago because I thought I was going to get beat. And I'm a huge, and I'm scared to death.
I didn't wake
so
you
I said,
up
okay,
last
maybe
night.
my luck will be with me. I'll go to bed tonight early, too, and Romney will win. First thing she says, Obama won. I said, oh, great, I'm going back to sleep. Just put a pillow over my head, and I'll be good to go.
Put a plastic bag over my head.
So, anyway.
Of course, if I die now, my wife has to pay 60% taxes, so I can't even afford to die no more because the tax rate will go up for her. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, if y'all got something we need to talk about this morning, text Gloria at 602-4848, and we'll ask any question. But let me go ahead and make everybody feel better about themselves. Let me do a Dear Abby this morning out of the paper.
Good, please.
Yeah,
Perfect family, hard to achieve. My boyfriend is in prison, been there for 2 years. He's the father of my 2-year-old. I got pregnant 3 months in our relationship. 10 days after our son was born, he had turned himself in. That's prior to my getting pregnant. Sentenced to 5 years, supposed to serve 2, but had another charge he didn't tell me about. Now when I go out with my friends, they tell me I need to move on. But I want the perfect family. How do you think it's going to work out, Frank?
Not too good.
Yeah, my girlfriends all tell me I need to move on. I don't deserve this, and I'm the one that's really incarcerated. What do you think I should do, Jamie? Well, first of all, move on, okay?
Move out of Alabama.
If you really want the perfect family, you should do as your friends advise and move on, because he made a mistake and voted Democratic.
Stop
and
it.
had to serve several years because he didn't vote right. So I just making you people at home watching, the 200,000 or 300,000 of y'all that might be tuned in this morning, if you got a family like that, maybe they didn't split their decision and vote.
Everyone's family's perfect.
Well, mine is. As long as I don't see any of my kids. No offense,
Perfect
Abby.
storm.
What?
She's the perfect
She's
one.
always
That's the
here
thing.
on
She's the
time.
one-
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
He's
Now,
always here
Tom,
on
you
time.
maybe. You got a
I
good
got you
kid.
back.
So far, he's not
15.
driving yet, so he ain't had time to go out and do some bad stuff. Oh, by the way, go back
He's
to the
got to be
probate
full.
judge. Which y'all, wait a minute. Let me go to the probate judge office.
You didn't lose that one.
Wait a minute. I'm
would
going to Tommy Ragland, who is a Democrat, has been in office over there in Huntsville for like 20 years. Right now, I think they're going to do, they're saying here in the Huntsville Times this morning that he got beat. Now, my others said he had won that, but this is saying he did lose 61,000 to 67,000 last night. I don't know if that's true or not.
Did he win or not? We don't know.
If somebody knows the outcome of that, let me know, because I read also online that because the North Huntsville section came in, that it put him over the top. So I'm still confused on the probate judge. Having
Still
ran for probate judge myself, as Donnie is my political campaign manager, how'd that go, Frank?
You would have won. I know. You would have been in the runoff if you'd have stayed in.
But if I'd have run as a Democrat, I would have been on the ballot yesterday.
Exactly.
He started to write himself in, but
I couldn't do that to
Vote for
myself.
Woodward.
I wrote you in. Don't worry about it.
But, you know,
Oh, you'd have gotten stomped.
I didn't really get beat. I was forced out.
Hey, 2016,
You would
I might
have
run
been
for
beat.
president.
You
never
would have
know.
gotten beat.
I saw my nemesis yesterday.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. What was the attorney
Gary.
that was with Mansell?
Gary.
Gary
Gary.
Clem. We got to give a shout out to him this morning.
He and his beautiful wife.
Yeah, everybody voting. Limestone County had a huge turnout. I would tell y'all more, but I don't have a news courier this morning to tell you what.
First of all, there's nothing in that paper half the time. Anyway.
Voting was down overall.
Hey, Roy, you're lucky. Rogersville voted wet.
They did.
They voted wet. Hartsville voted. I'll go over that in a minute. Hartsville voted to remain dry. Priceville voted
I
wet.
think they would.
Tom, you're just too out there this morning, man. I got to calm you down a little bit.
No, we got calmed down.
Don't
last
get
night.
10% off today down at Herbs and More if you go and mention anything about the show today. Herbs, we were down that way yesterday picking up some stuff. Met the whole Williams family again.
Which is really neat
business.
because if you don't want to give children baby Tylenol, you've got guys have some great stuff for teething, and it's all natural and it
Gang
works.
job openings.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk more with them in just a moment about politics. We got some special guests coming in. We'll come back with the news in just a
Colonel
moment.
Ballard's
Y'all
here.
hang on.
Don't go to loving